I'm back. So, hey guys, it's 2020, I'm back, and I've been away for about a month. To the followers that have been paying attention and been messaging me and been so sweet. I just needed some time off for mental health reasons, and totally understandable, and it's something I need to bring into the new year with me. If I need a break, I need a break. I cannot stress about this all the time. I'm not going to have every single day free to be doing this makeup that I do, so it's going to be once in a while. It's going to cut back, but there's going to be more talk in my videos, more challenges, some travel videos which I can't wait for. I'm going to Norway to see the Northern Lights in February, which is going to be amazing. So 2020, I'm going in doing makeup on the days that I want, and also starting to do clientele makeup. It's going to be, I mean, it's stressful, but it's going to be really good, and I'm feeling positive about this year. I have just so much planned for this year, and it's a new decade, so it's kind of like, get your shit together. 10 years ago I was starting school, and now I'm sitting here doing makeup. You may notice that I have a new background. It is a green screen, so it's going to be white, or it's going to be green. I don't know how it's going to turn out. It's my first time using it. Right now it's 2019, but when this comes out it'll be 2020, and oh, it's just a new year. But the last 10 years have been crazy for me, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about the last 10 years for me, and this year in particular, and my makeup and everything. We're just gonna chat, because I want to chat while doing my makeup. So we're gonna do a video today which is basically a decade's makeup. So I'm gonna do one eye the way I would do it now, and I'm gonna do the other half of my face the way I would do it 10 years ago, which was literally it was when I just started to wear makeup. So it would be no brow. I had a fringe, and I used to think that it was the best thing, wearing blue mascara. I didn't even wear foundation. So it's gonna be a half and half video. Like, I know a lot of people last year did like a 10-year decade challenge or something as well, but this is actually a new decade. So start the video, let's just get into it, and we'll just talk, and we'll talk about my decade, we'll talk about my year. Let's just talk. So to start, as always, I didn't even know what this was 10 years ago, but we are going to use the Peel Base Pro in shade 2, because again, they have not made a shade in my colour. I had to get a new mirror as well because mine smashed, and that's 7 years bad luck. So 2027 should be my year. Also, for Christmas, my boyfriend was very good to get me the James Charles brush set. These are all my brushes that I have, completely including my painting brushes, but just having these brushes are absolutely amazing. But for this, I'm going to use the Inglash 22T concealer brush. We're going to be using a number of different palettes today. I feel like this lighting is making me look super like pink. But anyways, we are going to be using the Mini Controversy. I'm going to get a Morphe M456. I'm literally going to learn the names of them this year. And we're going to dip into Cancel in the crease. So insane that I started loving makeup when I was probably about 16, getting into like the videos and thinking it was just the coolest thing ever, seeing people like create insane looks, and probably not even to the extent that they can do today. People have just gotten so much better because we have new ideas, new artists, and it's just so nice to see all these like crazy amazing artists this year. Especially this year, I don't know, I've just fallen in love with all of the work that everyone has done. I started loving makeup when I was 16, and I stopped it for a while because I wanted to pursue my career becoming a singer. But obviously that didn't work out, and not even that didn't work out, I kind of realized that like, look, you're not the best, so just do something else. I never did art in school, and I wish I did, because I feel like it would help a lot more to what I'm doing now. But yeah, 10 years ago I started school. I was starting school right now, which is like really weird. I remember myself. I've changed a lot. Obviously everyone changes growing up, but I probably wasn't the best person back in the day. I'm still not perfect, but I know I wasn't, and I can't change that. I wish I could, but I can't. So I'm thinking that's super light for the inner of what I actually wanted. So I'm going to dip into the James Charles palette and use Cola, and then use the cancelled colour on top to actually blend that out. So I'm going to darken that up. So a little bit of dark Cola and a little bit of the Simulation mixed together. We're just going to darken that up because that's the way I want it to be. I think my year's highlights anyways would definitely have to be the NYX Awards. Achieving or maybe even getting into the top 20 is absolutely insane. Something I never thought would happen to me. It did, and I'm very, very grateful to even be picked. I was up against some incredible people. I'm gonna get a fluffy brush now. I'm gonna get this M441 fluffy brush now and use cancelled for the top. As I've grown older each year, it's been tough. 2012, gone into school, thought, oh my god, I'm in secondary school, woo. I thought it was like, just the best thing ever. And I never studied. I thought it didn't matter. And it really did. School matters. And I wish it was something that I kind of picked up and pushed myself a bit more to do. I guess it has gotten me to here because I wouldn't be doing makeup otherwise. And I really do love makeup. I'm also using the mini Controversy. I am using Controversy. I'm now using the red from the James Charles palette, and we're just putting that out in the corner there. This year in particular has been crazy with makeup. Like, it's my first year with actually like trying to stick to doing makeup. To have the opportunity to be able to do makeup every single day, and my parents just being so kind and being there for me and understanding and being like, okay, well, if this is what you want to do, then go do it. They've just been so supportive of me, and it's been really nice, because I wouldn't have been able to do it without them. So for now, I'm focusing on myself, and next year is going to be a massive year for me to focus on myself and my career in so many different ways of what I can do. That's my main priority over absolutely anything else, is to get my career in order, but also enjoy my life, because life is just so short. I want it to be good and I want it to be fun. I've always just loved traveling and just having a good time, because I'm like, I'm only gonna live my life once, and regardless of if there's a reincarnation or whatever, I'm only gonna be Claudia Farrell once. I'm only gonna be myself once. So I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I think it's a really good thing, and I think people should take it with them as well, that do whatever you want, because who cares? You live your life once. I think the craziest thing that happened, well, maybe not the craziest, but the most annoying thing that happened to me this year is my phone. Update on my phone is that they emailed me. They found my, like, I got an email saying like, we found your phone, basically for trying to get information out of me or something. Not only do they steal my phone or take it off me, because I did lose it, fair enough, it's my own fault, but not only do they do that, they then proceed to try and get information out of me for it. Like, that annoyed me even more, and I just want my phone back. So it's been turned on. I have the address, and the next time I go to Portugal, there will be me going up there. So I'm gonna go back into James Charles, and we're gonna go with the orange shade using the Morphe M124 brush. What has happened in the last 10 years? I've literally been up and down, up and down. I'm like a literal yo-yo roller coaster. I want this new decade for me to be able to just move past my past. I'm gonna go into pigment. So I need a dark pink next. Jeffrey has a dark pink. Thank you, Jeffrey. So with the same brush, which is the M431, I'm just gonna put the darker pink next to it, and only a small bit. And you want to be as gentle as possible. And we're dipping into the lightest shade of purple in the James Charles palette. New Year's resolutions, this looks so crazy. My New Year's resolutions are definitely like to be more organized, to stay on track, to not let myself get too worked up about things, calm and collected and just good in myself. And we're just gonna add a little bit of black and we'll just blend that out then with our big fluffy brush. Now many colours and that looks totally crazy, and this is where we add the yellow liner to the top of our crease. But instead I'm not going to use liner, I'm actually going to use the Dumb Blonde Cosmetics Fluttershy pigment, and I'm going to mix it with some Youre line from Inglot, and it will make liner that I can use, just because this is so yellow that I just need to use it. If I went back 10 years ago, what would I say to myself? I would say, don't do dumb shit. Keep your friends close, but keep the ones close that genuinely care about you. Tell myself that everything is going to be okay, and that not everyone is going to be like you would do what you would do, because that is something I'm still not learning, but it's hard to comprehend sometimes when you do something for someone and they don't do the same back. You're like, why not? But some people just aren't like that, and that's okay. Everyone is different. Oh my goodness, look how bright that is. I need to go back to the gym. That is definitely a New Year's resolution for me. Oh, another piece of advice I definitely give myself is save money. Save your money. A few years ago, when I was probably 17, I fell in a nightclub and I literally wasn't drunk. Like, I was not drunk. I would honestly say it if I was drunk, and I would own up to it and like, whatever, it's my own fault. I fell, I was drunk. Sober, but I fell. I was like running to the DJ because I wanted him to put on a song, or he just put on a song that I wanted. I can't remember exactly what it was because it was so damn long ago. I was like running to him and I was like, put on this song, whatever, and I tripped and I fell. And okay, whatever, you trip and fall, that's fine, whatever. But there was glass on the ground and my leg was pumping blood. I looked down and I was like, oh my god. Ran straight to the bar, told the barman, and the barman was like, let's put alcohol on it. I was like, no, you're not going to put alcohol on my leg, thanks very much. Like, he's not a doctor, he's just some bartender. That was such a stressful night. I remember that night, like, clearly, like, that they kept having to put bandages on my leg and then ripping them off to see how it actually was when the paramedics came, and then the paramedics put on another set, and then when I got to the hospital they take it off again and they put more back on and then they take it off. It was so horrible, and I will insert a picture. I will show you what my leg looked like. Like, I still have scars from it. The best thing for me I think the best thing for me to do right now, I still have pink. I think the best thing for me to do right now is just, I'm just gonna name out some memories from the last decade. That was definitely one of them, shattering my leg and having a doctor take glass out of my leg. That was fun. Last decade has been crazy. Falling out with a lot of people, made a lot of new friends. Like, I'm from Guatemala, and who knew that my best friend now would be from Uruguay. It's so strange how the world happens, because like, never in a million years I would think, okay, my best friend's gonna be from the same place I'm from. Well, not the same place, but the same like continent. And we're both living in the same place. That we know each other through our boyfriends. Our boyfriends are like best friends. I didn't know her 2 years ago and now she's my best friend. It's just weird how that can happen. Video is so all over the place. I haven't planned for it. That is something the new year I have to do, is plan for my videos and actually kind of somewhat script them and what I'm going to talk about, because I've literally just been blabbing on and on. And I could be talking about one story and then be talking about another story, so I apologise. I do want to do a lot of travelling videos this year. I don't even know if I am travelling that much. I know we're going to Norway. I got that for Alex for Christmas, so that is going to be amazing. And I'm going husky sledding under the northern lights for Valentine's. Snowmobiling the next day with ice domes and everything, so I want to do something cool for that. I'll be obviously taking a load of pictures, and it's going to be a good year for my career and just for me. So now that this colourful eye is kind of half done, I'm using the All Nighter foundation by Urban Decay for my skin. So I want to to talk about kind of through the years and have like a story for each year. So I think 2012 anyways for me was definitely just going to secondary school. And I never studied and I wish I did. That's something I look back on and I wish I did. I just wish that I did what I could have, like, to my full potential, if that makes sense. Because I really do feel like I'm not like totally stupid, but I just never studied. Like, I remember in first year in history class I got a no grade, and this is why I got a no grade, because the whole of my history class I used to just sit, anytime I go into history class, you literally just used to sit down and colour in the back of my book and like different scribbles and not pay attention one bit. And looking back at it, like, it actually was really interesting. Like, everything that they were talking about was actually really, really interesting. I used to love school, like from first until it got hard and I actually had to study. So I'm using the 24-hour concealer Studio Fix by MAC, and I'm just gonna dab these under. I have learned, because I crease under my eye, that if you just put a little bit underneath rather than all the way, that if you just drag it up, it's just, you're not going to crease as much. And I'll just get my Laura Mercier powder, which does wonders. So second year and third year were all fine, junior cert, whatever. Didn't study for that either, but I didn't do too badly in that, to be honest. As bad as I thought I would, which is really good. And then came fourth year. Things kind of went downhill from there. My life was just a little bit crazy and things got messed up and friendships got messed up as well because of it. Moving to college then was like, oh my god, I'm going to college, like, and I was moving to a different county, which was Dublin, which is where my parents are from. New college, new friends, whatever, and I met the most amazing people and I did musical theatre. So to do my brows, I always use a brow gel, so I'm going to use the NYX Control Freak brow gel and also the Expresso NYX brow pencil liner. But it was literally one of the most amazing times I've had. I did singing, dancing, I just loved it because I met my best friends there as well, my OG's friend, my best friend Sarah there, I met my best friend Terrence there. I don't know, I met so many amazing people. There was Orla and Zara, and then I just decided, and I had an audition for BIM in England, in Bristol. And I was going to do it because it was like pop music, writing your own songs. It was kind of what I wanted to get into. But then I decided no. I wasn't mature enough, I think. Like, I knew in my head I was not mature enough to like move away, and your man was like, you have to work on your theory's terrible, because my theory was terrible even though I did through like all of school. As much as I would have loved to move to England and kind of like had my own like little life, it just wasn't right at the time, so I just didn't. So then I did makeup because I was like, I've always loved makeup and why not? And I saw this course and I was like, oh my god, Dad, please, it's so good. It was so expensive. Using Ranch from the Shane Dawson palette with a pencil brush, just putting on that in the corner of my brow bone. So yeah, I was in that college for a little bit and then I left. I got my diploma. I'm using, sorry, I'm trying to keep going with products and everything. Give me Sun. The two greens from the James Charles palette, I can't remember their names, and again I will insert them. I'm using Cancelled again, just under the eye, a little bit from here. I'm putting some of that Blonde Cosmetics yellow into my eye, and I'm using Duraline to mix it. So I want to talk about some of my favorite things this year. So I'm putting a bit of B into my eye here, and I'm gonna brush that up with some of this light pigment because I like makeup. So some of my favorite things this year, and I'm even talking about like palettes and stuff, but some of my favorites this year have been probably, the only palette I haven't tried out that I really want to try that like looks insane is Stacey Marie Pro XL Jumbo Giant. Obviously I bought the Shane Dawson stuff. Obviously I brought his stuff and I love his palette, but I'm gonna give the winner to James Charles. I just think this palette has pretty much every single colour in it. It has glitters, non-glitters. I just think it's really good. It's one of the ones I bought. I obviously love the conspiracy palette, and I love the mini controversy. I brought Jawbreaker this year. I still have a few more palettes to go. I have tried some of the NYX stuff. I'm pretty just new to some of the brands this year, and they're all pretty amazing though. I'm using unicorn dust with the M411 brush, and I'm going to put that on here. So just using the NARS Orgasm blush on the apples of my cheeks. I don't even know if they still sell blue mascara, like I presume they do, but what I'm going to do is use the NYX. I'm going to use the NYX Special Effects Cream, the cream color face and body paint, because with the spoolie, because I definitely do not have the blue mascara lying around. Now I'm pretty sure this is what I did, and I'm gonna get out what I could potentially have used, and I definitely used my finger. There is the blue. I'm going to use the NYX Professional Makeup Modern Dreamer palette for this because I can see kind of a colour that I may have used once in the past, but this is what I used to do. No lipstick, no nothing. I used to just go out like this. And this was 10 years ago, so I was only 12. So that makes sense. Okay, excuse my nails because some of them are broken, but we're going to use this shade, if you can see it, because it's kind of sparkly, kind of just like light, and it's definitely something I would have just popped just like this onto my eyelid, like that. No concealer. Makeup done. No way we forget the blue mascara. I cannot believe this. I still have to put on a lash. Right, but this was my makeup. We've really gone from one extreme to the other. I should have probably done something a little more subtle. It's just for my fireworks look, I wanted something to be a little bit more crazy. So I'm going to use the Inglot 37 liquid matte lipstick, just because this is pretty much what I've used all year. Like, it's pretty much gone now. Like it's pretty much all gone. So I'm gonna be lucky if I've been trying to get it aside. So this is my decade 2010 look. 10 years ago. I really don't look that much different, except that I just have a load of crazy colours on my eyes. But that's it. I love you all, and I hope to see more of you all this year. I'm gonna go do my next look. Happy 2020, Happy New Year, and I hope everyone has an amazing year. Bye.